Today's Steelers Talk video is sponsored by Hexclad. Go to hexclad.com/chatsports to get 10% off their premium cookware today. Now, let's get into today's video, where I'm going to be naming 5 Steelers players that need to be getting more playing time as the season continues here. I've watched every single bit of film of both the Steelers offense and the Steelers defense these first 3 weeks. These are players that aren't getting enough playing time, in my opinion, and should be getting more. Before I get into today's list, make sure you click that subscribe button and join Coop and I for our live watch party this weekend when the Steelers play the Houston Texans, of course, on the road. This is going to be a big game. If the Steelers win, they get to 3-1. You're feeling really good about yourselves. So if you want to join us, you want to kick it with your fellow Yinzers with the biggest live interactive community for Pittsburgh Steelers fans on Steelers game days, do me a favor. Click that subscribe button right now. Let's start with the rookie corner here, and the guy I think should definitely be playing more at this point, Joey Porter Jr., the rookie corner out of Penn State. Now, why do I say JPJ deserves more playing time? Of course, not only was he a very high draft pick here, 32nd overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers here out of Penn State, but he's looking great in press coverage to this point on film. And that's exactly why you draft a guy like Joey Porter Jr. with the long arms, the strength, the tackling ability. This guy's extremely physical at the line of scrimmage, and you put him in when you want to play press. I think the Steelers need to be playing more press moving forward. They're doing a lot of off coverage, lots of quarters. I want to take it to the opposing offense. I want them to beat us down the field. I want to put up physical corners on the line of scrimmage like Joey Porter Jr., have them bully some people, and then make those offenses beat us. And then also, right now to this point, through the first 3 weeks, his Pro Football Focus grade is 20 points higher than Levi Wallace. And that's including Wallace's really good performance in week 3. So I think Joey Porter Jr., not only do you have to get him on the field more, you got to press more. I think Joey Porter Jr. has got a very bright future here with the black and gold, and that's getting off to a good start. He needs to play more, in my opinion. So who should start as the number 2 corner, outside corner for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Should it be Joey Porter Jr., type JPJ, or should it be Levi Wallace, type LW? This is going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So in a second here, we're going to talk about our sponsor. So when we do that, do me a favor, get down in the comment section, find that pinned comment, and answer today's question. And now let's talk about our sponsor at Hexclad. Go to hexclad.com/chatsports for 10% off some premium cookware today. And let me tell you, man, Hexclad has absolutely revolutionized the cookware industry with a hybrid pan that gives you all the convenience and cleanup of a nonstick, the versatility of your grandma's cast iron, and a lifetime warranty just in case you find a way to destroy them. Go to hexclad.com/chatsports for 10% off today. Hexclad truly checks every single box when it comes to picking your cookware. They're metal utensil safe, dishwasher safe, and oven safe up to 500 degrees. But don't just take my word for it. Celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay uses them in his very own home kitchen. This is what Gordon has to say about Hexclad. The sear I can get with these pans is incredible with absolutely no stick. The temperature control is utter perfection, and the cleanup is effortless. I love using Hexclad at home. And let me tell you, man, these things are the sexiest pans on the market, in my opinion. Take a look at this. This is my very own Hexclad pan. Thank you so much to Hexclad. Look how clean it is. I pan sear steaks on this baby twice a week, and it still looks brand new right out of the box, all that great stuff. And then also the sear I can get on the steaks. It's made it for the best steak eating experience of my life. Score some points at home today with Hexclad. It's time to stop ordering delivery food and start cooking like a big boy with Hexclad in your home kitchen today. Real cuisine isn't made in a microwave. It's cooked in a Hexclad for a limited time only. Get 10% off our special link, hexclad.com/chatsports. That's 10% off at hexclad.com/chatsports. Next player here that I think should be getting more playing time for the Pittsburgh Steelers is another rookie. Keeanu Benton, the defensive tackle, right now a PFF grade of 73.7, even higher than Joey Porter Jr.'s. And listen, man, you look at the snap share, even going back to last week with the game against the Las Vegas Raiders, Benton, in my opinion, still isn't getting the amount of snaps that he should be getting here. Last week versus the Las Vegas Raiders, just 26% of the snap share for Benton, even though in those snaps, he looked like the best option to replace Cam Hayward at the 3 technique. You got DeMarvin Leal rotating in there. Isaiah Loudermilk had a couple of reps, and then you got Keeanu Benton in there, and he only played a quarter of the defensive snaps. I want to see that get to at least 30% moving forward. Move that up even to 35%, because you look at what this kid can do. He's a disruptor at the line of scrimmage. He's very explosive off the snap, and he's looked fantastic in relief of the injured Cam Hayward to this point. Of course, out the next couple of weeks, next about 6 weeks with that groin injury. And he has a higher PFF grade right now than both DeMarvin Leal and Isaiah Loudermilk, the two guys that are getting a higher percentage of snaps than Keeanu at this point in the season. So I want to see Keeanu out there as the 3 technique more often. He's a very good disruptor in the middle of this defense, and I think he needs to get more playing time. Then there's a very obvious one to me. Again, it's another rookie, Broderick Jones. Now, he doesn't have a Pro Football Focus grade because he hasn't played a whole lot of snaps. He's only played on 4 snaps, so I'm not going to put his grade on there. Right? And by the way, his grade right now is better than Dan Moore Jr.'s. But listen, man, you drafted this kid and traded up for him, 14th overall in this year's draft, for a reason. All right, you want this guy to play moving forward. You want him to be the franchise left tackle moving forward. And the guy in front of him right now, Dan Moore Jr., if he was playing well, then I'd say fine. Keep Dan in the game. Why not? Let Broderick Jones cook a little longer. But here's the thing, man. Dan Moore Jr.'s PFF grade right now is dead last among offensive tackles in the National Football League at 29.2. So listen, if you brought Broderick Jones into play, now is the time to play him, because Dan Moore Jr., he's showing exactly why the Steelers traded up for this guy in Broderick Jones in the first round of the draft. Now, coming up here, I still got 2 more Steelers players, and these guys aren't rookies, all right? I only had 3 rookies on my list. 2 more players that need to play more, not players to go, players that need to play more. So like today's video, to help out the channel if you haven't already, really do appreciate all the support by clicking that thumbs up icon. It tells the YouTube algorithm to push this video out to as many Steelers fans as possible, so we really do appreciate all of your support. Now let's get to Jaylen Warren, who right now, listen, Jalen's playing quite a bit, but I think that he should be playing more. I think it should be more of a 50-50 partnership, true committee with him and Najee Harris, because Jaylen, plain simply to this point, has looked more explosive than Najee to this point in the season. Now, I understand Najee's had a couple nice runs, but Jaylen, man, I just love the way this guy runs the football. He's got that burst off the spot that you just don't see in Najee's game at this point, and he's got the better receiving. He's got the better blocking, in my opinion, from shotgun and pass protection. And listen, I think this guy's a fighter. This guy fights for extra yards, which is something I love. I don't want to take Najee out of the run game entirely here, but I think that Jaylen should be getting closer to a 50-50 partnership. Right now, it's about 60-40, 65-35, somewhere around that range. I want to get it to more 50-50, at least in my opinion. Then this one might come as a little bit of a surprise to some people. I want to see Mark Robinson, the inside linebacker, get some more playing time for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Listen, he played 4 defensive reps against the Raiders. All 4 of them, he looked fantastic. He had a great job stuffing a run. He was getting out in pass coverage really nicely. And listen, I get it. Cole Holcomb, you bring that guy in for a reason. You pay him a pretty decent free agency contract. Same thing with Landon Roberts. Quan Alexander you bring in as well. These guys are hardy veterans. And Mark Robinson is kind of the unproven entity in this room. But listen, man, Robinson, I'm looking at these linebackers on tape the first couple of weeks. There's miscommunication. Landon Roberts is not worth his salt at all as a pass defender. He's great as a blitzer. He's great as a run defender. But listen, Mark Robinson can really do it all, in my opinion. I'm not sure, if he's an every down guy, but I think that he should at least get in the rotation at this point. He had 4 snaps against the Raiders. He looked really, really good. I want to see him out there more often, because I think he could be the future, or at least a part of the future of this inside linebacker room, and it could help some of the problems that the Steelers are having in the middle of the defense to start this season. Now it's your turn. Get in the comment section right now and tell me which Steelers player needs to be getting more playing time as the season goes on. Is it Broderick Jones? Is it Joey Porter Jr.? Is it somebody else? Is it Darnell Washington maybe? Let me know your name down there in the comment section. Can't wait to see what you guys got cooking down there in the comments. And that'll be it for me today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure you click that subscribe button for daily Steelers news and rumors content, live watch parties for every single Steelers game, all that great stuff. We are the fastest growing Steelers community on YouTube for a reason. So join us today by clicking that subscribe button.